Yay, we're recording.
Oh, I'm hiding.
You're hiding.
Yup, I haven't been on YouTube in about a month and I'm hiding.
Yes, he's hiding. I'm hiding, failing very badly because I'm being seen right now. Yes, I'm being shot at. They're missing horribly, like they cannot hit me.
You know what I wonder?
What?
If like back in those times, back in medieval times,
Yes.
if like at like saunas and places for relaxation,
Yeah! Yeah?
they would use arrow practice on people and just call it acupuncture.
That's not acupuncture.
I know that would just be really bad and terrible.
That is terrible.
Yup.
That's a horrible idea.
So,
Got another one.
should we tell them all like our plans and stuff, like for animation stuff?
Well, we have a lot of stuff planned. I don't know if we should reveal it just yet.
Okay.
I'm literally going to put in the title of this video, Talking Over the Phone with Religious Fanboy.
Yup. Because that's exactly what we're doing.
That's exactly what is happening right now.
And we're just being honest with you.
I missed because I have flames shooting in my face. And you just give up after all that? What the heck? I don't understand this game sometimes. I see you still. I think that's you. There's you. No, that's definitely you.
Hey, Matthew?
Yeah?
Do you think it would be scary to play a first-person shooter game with a virtual reality helmet?
I think that would be awesome. Oh wait, that's my arrow. I tried to shoot my arrow floating back towards me. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Have you ever fired arrows in Minecraft just straight up to see what happens?
Yes. It never works well.
All the time. Wait, do you do it in survival?
I do it whenever. Oh! I got him in the gut. It bounced off him, but I got him in the gut. That had to hurt. I feel bad for all these guys. Like, even if I kill them, I still feel bad.
Yup.
Like, yeah, it's for the betterment of my character, but man, do I feel bad.
Hey, Matthew?
Yes?
You know how we were talking about lightsaber battle styles earlier?
Yeah?
I know what my go-to fighting style is.
The floppy turd? I don't know.
Nope. It's called Bible and a Hug.
Ha 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 ha.
It's like I hand them a Bible and then I immediately go in for a hug.
That's the Catholic Church, everybody.
So they can't do anything bad to hurt me.
Drah! I'm failing badly at this sneaking business. Oh, that's a heart shot. I got a heart shot. Where's that? No, that's her solar plexus. That's not a heart shot. Damn it, I was close though.
Have you ever built a church on Minecraft?
Yes.
First thing I did when I first got Minecraft, I
There's
built
actually
a
a church.
and a tree house.
There is actually an in-game church.
Oh, in the tutorial building?
No, in the survival worlds, in the sand biomes, there's a buried church.
Like a church that is buried?
Yeah, it's buried in the sand.
This sounds awesome.
It is awesome. I probably should not be taking on this guy with just a bow. What is wrong with you people? Some of you are stronger than me, and yet you're running away.
Want to say the silliest ways we died in Minecraft?
How?
Well, I was fishing one time in survival, and not paying attention to anything around me, and I just heard this weird sound, and then I blew up and died.
Well, that's how things go.
So I was killed by a creeper while I was fishing.
Wow. That's one heck of a way to go.
I know!
You're dead. Okay.
Have you ever went fishing, Matthew?
You're pathetic. Not you, Quentin. The guy who's running away from me right now. He's stronger than me.
Arrows at him.
I'm not. I'm going with my sword now. Like, when you see... you have to watch this video to understand what's happening right now.
Well, that's even scarier.
Also, if you ever watch some of my videos, be very wary. Some of them are really bloody for some reason, and I figured out why.
Why?
It's because I accidentally, and I very, very much stress, accidentally downloaded a gore mod. So it was very, 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 very bloody.
Ah.
Like, I turned away from it to keep it off camera, but man, did it get weird sometimes. Or it got pretty bad. It got pretty bad. Especially if you took off their heads.
And your chair wasn't there to make it funny.
It wasn't there to make it funny.
No.
Yes.
And that's really sad.
I'm recording right now. Come back later.
I feel sorry for their parents.
I was talking to my brother. He was at my door. He said he had a good idea for a video, and I'm like, I'm recording right now with a good idea. This is going to be episode 32 of Skyrim.
Ah.
Random crap with my friend on the phone. Die! Darn it. I should go in yelling in a battle cry. Should I do that?
What?
Should I just go in shouting into a room with a battle cry? Just me screaming? I miss. I didn't that time.
Are there any stealthy options?
There are, but I'm absolutely terrible at them. Because
okay,
my skill is so low.
I would go for not trying the stealthy option.
Yeah, let's go without the stealthy option, and I'm gonna go into the next room and scream as much as possible.
Because I tried being stealthy one time in a church on Arkham, and it was just a bad idea.
It didn't hurt at all. Okay. How did that go for you?
Talking to me, or...
You. See, it's very hard to differentiate who's talking to who. Especially if you're not here.
I screwed it up just because...
There's so many traps in this room.
Well, there was this random wall. And I blew it up, not knowing how far away a hostage was. And it was just bad.
Oh. Well, I got double whammied by some traps. And I just re-engaged another trap that I already engaged. Ah!
And then I repented.
Damn it. They got away. My battle cry didn't work.
What
Darn it,
type
Quentin.
of music do you tend to listen to when you play video games?
I usually just listen to the game ambience.
When I'm doing for your own stuff on the Arkham games, I actually mute the game
And listen to different music.
Burn it! Burn it!
and listen to hip-hop music as I beat up thugs around Gotham.
Ah. Where did you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye
Music I
Joe?
listen to while playing Minecraft?
No, I was talking to the game. An enemy appeared out of nowhere. Literally nowhere.
Ah.
Like, there
Well,
was
the
nowhere
music that I listen to while playing Minecraft is like worship songs.
Ah. Why? The Minecraft music is so cool, though.
Like just skipping and frolicking through Minecraft worlds.
You skip and frolic through Minecraft?
Yes.
What kind of Minecraft are you playing?
I played, well, I only do that out in the day.
Oh. If it's out in the day, there's no problem. But if it's at night, I'm worried. Like, are you cheating, or... Because there's no way you should be frolicking, and there's no way I should be failing this hard right now. I'm trying to open a master lock, and it is not opening! I'm so close. Got it! Okay, we're good.
Have you ever tried doing ministry online?
It's hard.
Like playing video games online and trying to do ministry at the same time?
It's been done before.
Like, some people, when I say Xenoverse, I think it's cool. And then others do not.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people don't understand the complexities of Dragon Ball. Because most people haven't watched it. Viewers!
Well, by ministry, I mean
You guys are gonna light
talking
yourselves
about
on
Jesus.
fire.
Well, saying Xenoverse.
Just like that. See, they lit themselves on fire.
But it is cool when people are like, they kind of respect you for it.
Some...
And that's like the entire message of my politically correct ministry series.
Is it? Because I haven't watched
Yeah,
that.
like, it matters more about the intent of what you're saying, and if you're doing ministry out of love or not.
If you're not doing ministry out of love, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother with that lock. Just because there's nothing in there. I'm gonna bother with
That's
this
pretty
one.
much the message for that politically correct series. And I kind of like, through telling certain Bible stories and talking about certain people in the Bible, I talked about like the other ways people may take it, and knowing that like as long as it's not your intent to frustrate people or judge people, and you're just doing it because you love people, then it's okay.
Yeah. It's just
Even though
it's
not
just
all
like with
people
my
will
philosophy
think
on
it that
YouTube.
way. You can't
It's just like my
refuse
philosophy
to do
with YouTube.
ministry.
It's just like my philosophy with YouTube. If you're not doing it because you enjoy it, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for others. And that's not a good thing. You want to do it because you enjoy it. Like, I do this, I do this because I enjoy YouTube as a whole. And also because it's really fun. I have a lot of fun. Like, recording videos with you is a lot of fun. Recording videos by myself, yelling at a camera and a screen for so long, which is kind of weird, but also, it's really fun. I enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
And you know all the videos with my lightsaber stuff I've been doing?
Yeah.
I worked really hard on those.
And
Believe it or not. I worked really hard on those.
Like, you were being really skillful.
I was trying my damnedest.
And I'm like, that was awesome.
I got a lot of really good comments on that video.
People comment on your videos?
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing lately. Like, people are actually starting to comment on my videos, which is really nice. I enjoy comments. Like, I highly suggest that you comment on my videos because, one, it gives me your view on how I do my videos. And if there's any room for improvement,
what I want to start motivating people to do on my ministry videos is because one of the ministry and how I'm wanting to help people is by making them feel like they can trust me and having letting them know that they can tell me anything, and like I might have advice
and that's
a lot of times, but on times that I don't, I'm there just to listen to what they have to say.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say this to my viewers right now. Don't ever be afraid to ask me a question. Like, if there's a question and you really need an answer to it, I'll answer it. Like, I look at all of my comments. Like, I've been looking through my comments section waiting for someone to comment on something that I've been doing. And I've been answering. Like, someone recently, I can't remember his name. I swear I'm going to look at it again and remember his name. That he asked where to get one of those lightsabers, and I gave him the link. Like, that's not those are questions you should not be afraid to ask. Like, I've linked it in 2 other videos to where to get yours. And it's just, I'm happy to answer questions if I can. If it's something I can answer, I'll answer it.
And it's kind of like how I feel with social media. Like, when we're able to talk to each other, like, by
Got this from a
messaging
pretty
each other,
excited
that's
looking dog.
awesome.
Looks like that's it. Ah, go.
But something that is why, like, I'm never on Facebook for a really long time
Ready to
Yeah.
go. Take a look.
is just because a lot of people just sound so angry.
They always sound so angry when they do Facebook. I don't think it's on purpose.
And it just really depresses me. It does.
I don't think it was on purpose. I think it was just the way Facebook was built.
Yeah.
Until next
You
time.
really think I can be a
And,
Yeah,
like,
nothing.
Papa?
when there's, like, big political events, it's always bad.
Yeah. When you make things super political
You
and
and
everything has to be
Some may
about
call
politics,
this junk. Me, I call
that's
them
when things
treasures.
start getting a little hairy. Like, people don't like to hear that, oh, things need to be this way. Things have to be this way. No. Things are the way people express them to be. Like, yeah, you can give a few pointers here and there, but you cannot dictate what one person does is wrong. Unless it is absolutely said by the whole entirety of society. I know that rhymed, but the whole entirety of society that it is wrong.
Yeah.
Like, if it is dictated wrong, not just by the government, but by the people, then there's no arguing.
Till next time.
Like, it's an absolute.
Yeah,
However, there are some exceptions to this. Like,
You're new,
the
Yeah.
whole...
so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my...
I'm gonna pause my game here for a second and go on a little spiel here. The whole fact that people were arguing about the rights to gay marriage and other things is absolutely wrong. They should not be speaking out against people's sexual preferences, because I don't really care whether you're gay or bisexual or straight. Either you're my friend or you're not. If you're my friend, I could care less what your sexual preference is.
and something that I find weird is how, like, people are willing to resort to violence more than they are willing to talk.
Exactly. That's the worst thing about society today is that they're more likely to result into violence than anything. And that's stupid because violence doesn't solve anything. It just makes the problem worse.
It's like the thing, like, don't bring church and politics at the dinner table. It's
They
if we're not allowed to talk about it, then why are you guys like, oh, as soon as we're done eating and we digested everything, we'll go beat each other up about these things, but not talk about it. I'm like,
well, then what's the point?
yeah, it's like, everyone would be a lot less angry if we were willing to talk about things instead of fight all the time.
Yeah. I really hope the microphone is picking you up.
If people, do you think people are confused that, like, wondering if it's the same people? That these silly videos a few months ago or so?
Yeah, people are people. Some people are generally very self-interested. They're more worried about themselves than anything. But there are very select few people that actually care about society as a whole. And I enjoy those types of people because they're willing to talk about the problems that most people won't talk about nowadays.
And like, something that I thought was funny on a trailer reaction video was someone was like, oh, I know this Harley Quinn design for Suicide Squad is controversial. I'm like, no.
No, it's a movie about villains.
It's just kind of dumb that we think that's controversial and stuff.
I don't think people understand what the word controversial means anymore.
No.
I feel like people have a weird misunderstanding of what it means. Controversy is something that's...
Because I'm like, if it just means that there are opinions that differ from yours...
That's not a controversy.
That's
a
a
difference
different
in
opinion.
Yeah, that's a difference in opinion. That's not illegal. Like,
Yeah.
I highly suggest stating your opinions, but then, but you can state your opinion and support it with facts, rather than just say, oh, I have this opinion and it is right, and you cannot argue that it is wrong. That is not the way to go about those things.
Yeah.
You want to actually support your opinion with cold, hard facts, because people cannot argue with the facts, which is why scientists are around to prove things. Because those are the only people that people can actually look at and they will actually prove things. But you don't need to be a scientist.
The whole, like, people having, like, being like, oh, this is my view, but, like, I want to talk about my view, but anyone who differs from my view
Please
can't talk.
Tell me and why. Tell me how and why I should believe you. Is the thing.
And then, that's because it's just...
Like, some people have the wrong opinion and some people have the right to opinion. Well, everybody has the right to their opinion. It's just that some people just don't know how to use their opinions to the betterment of themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I always state my opinions almost all the time when it's needed. Like, I always state it during a very political conversation. I always state my opinions before I say anything else. Because if you don't give where you stand, people have no idea what you're talking about afterwards.
And like, people are like, oh, well, I might upset people and lose friends.
And it's
like,
not about...
I have friends that, like, have different views than I do.
Yeah, you and I have different views on different things, and we still get along just fine. There's no problem with that.
And like, when I'm able to talk with my friends about our different views, and we have respectful conversations like we do.
We have mutual respect for each other's views. It's because of that we become great friends.
So, like,
That's
it
how you
doesn't...
make friends, people.
Yeah, like, it doesn't have to involve compromising
Yeah, it's just that...
or compromising certain things as well as much as just being respectful to our fellow man and stuff.
Yeah, just because your fellow man has different views on different things doesn't mean he's your enemy. It doesn't mean that he's going to fight you at every turn, every single day of their lives. No, that just means that they have their opinions and they're going to stick by it.
And, like, something that, like, kind of frustrates me is when, like, people that have similar views fight each other over small things.
I hate it when people argue over the small things. When they argue over the small things, they miss the big picture.
Yeah, like, if someone's like, oh, not willing to talk about their beliefs with people or, like, get political with people, but they're, like, wanting to say, like, oh, GT's terrible, then I'm like,
okay,
and, like,
why do
willing
you
to
think
fight
it's
people
terrible?
on that, I'm like, you are missing, like, the more important conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah. Like, the more important conversation is not the opinion itself, it's the support to the opinion that matters. Like, you need to have your facts straight when you have these conversations, because if you don't, you're just going to embarrass yourself.
Yep.
Because you'll be proven wrong, and then you'll just have to change. And a lot of people hate changing who they are, because they feel like they're entitled to be their own person. Yes, that is true. You can be your own person. But the fact of the matter is, people are not the people they can be.
Yeah.
There are a lot of kind-hearted people that have been turned sour because of the way people have treated them.
Yeah. And, like, it's kind of like why we need to, if we're doing ministry, we need to be doing it out of love, is because there are tons of stories of, like, people that have been ostracized by churches, and it ends up turning them away from God just because people in a part of a congregation treated them ungodlike, and it was just terrible.
And I hate churches like that. I hate churches that turn away people just because they're different.
And, like, with me, I'm telling
that
those
is not
people,
what a church is
like,
for.
I want you to reread the whole Bible repeatedly until you understand what grace means, and then you can talk.
Yes. You have to have read the Bible at least once before actually talking about what grace is.
Or at least know enough to be able to talk about things and be informed.
You need to be informed before you start having those conversations with people who know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
For example, most of the time, I've said this before, most of what I say has almost no meaning, but when I'm talking in a serious tone, I highly suggest you listen, because I spout maybe the most random shit ever, but a lot of it has meaning.
Yeah.
Like, when I joke around, yeah, none of it has any meaning. It's just a joke. It's just to be taken lightly. It's just for fun. It's not meant to be made into such a big deal. Like, for example, if I casually made fun of a certain verse in the Bible because of how it's said, it's not meant to mean anything. It's just meant to say, oh, it's kind of worded weird.
Yeah.
It's just there to promote humor, because I'm a very humorous guy. I like to laugh. I'm a giggly bitch by nature.
I think by our first few videos that we did, I think they know that we love to laugh.
Yeah, we love to make each other laugh. We love to laugh a lot. We love to laugh till our sides hurt. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. And we're here to have fun. We're not here just to entertain. I'm here to entertain, yes, but I'm also here to have fun. If I'm not having fun with what I'm doing, I'm not going to do it. Except, unless it's an actual means to an end. Like, you know how I'm going to start working full-time here in the future, Quentin?
Yeah.
That's a means to an end. Like, that's a means for me, not only to fund my channel, but also to get all the things I want. Like, I have over a couple dozen different lightsaber types that I want to buy. Also,
It's
why
a
are
fine
you
day
people
with you
here?
around. What can I
Are
do
you
for
talking
you?
about the game?
I'm talking about the game. There are a bunch of weird people in my house.
Ah.
I think I just need to turn them on off or something. Because
Did
it's
you
really
know
starting to-
Minecraft horses can go through walls?
What?
Well, there was one time when like I made this big fancy school type place, and horses were going through the wall, so like they were half sticking out. It was weird and creepy.
You made something go through a wall?
Yeah.
Well, I would think that's normal. If you get enough speed to an object, it should have enough force to punch through anything.
Ah.
That's just physics. See, I can be a huge nerd, and I can be politically correct at the same time. There's no gray area there.
Oh, did you need something?
There's no gray area. You don't have to be in the gray area. You can be whatever you want to be. Like, I'm this weird, nerdy YouTuber who just does this, who plays Skyrim most of the time and cracks jokes with my best
And
friend.
I'm a preachy person
Yeah.
that also happens to occasionally enjoy pizza eating.
Yeah, Quentin's probably the most politically correct person I've ever met. But also, I like the fact that... And I'm not sure how to put this. Ah, crap.
Like,
Yeah,
not afraid to be honest about something.
Yeah, Quentin's not afraid to be honest about something he believes in. Or what he believes should be done. Like, and when he talks, I listen, because it's always interesting to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, like I'll say things that not everyone will agree with. And like, there are some things that I say that might get a few people to dislike me.
Yeah.
Because of my religious focused views, but
He's not afraid of that.
no.
Because
I know why I say what I say.
yeah, he says what he says because he believes in what he says.
And I respect people enough to be honest with them.
Yeah. It's not a fact that he doesn't respect you, it's a fact that he respects you enough that he tells you his opinion. Like, it's never a good idea to tell your opinions all the time, especially if it's gonna crush someone's self-confidence.
Yeah.
Like, I can take constructive criticism. Like, constructive criticism is one of the best forms of criticism to be made because that means it's actually moving towards an end.
Yeah, and constructive criticism is something that we need. Because if not, then we'll never improve as individuals.
Yeah, we'll never improve, we'll never change. So,
And usually, if someone like cares enough to tell you these things, it's probably because they want you to do something that will make you a better and happier person in the long run.
yeah. It's usually for your betterment. It's usually for lack of a better word, the best for you. For thinking the best for you. Like, they want the absolute best for you. Like, I absolutely wish the best for Quentin, because he's probably one of the kindest people I know, and he's probably one of the most open people I know. And the fact that he can put up with me is something to talk about.
Well, you aren't hard to put up with, though.
Yeah, I am. So many people would disagree with that.
Well, I think probably some same people would say that about me, too.
Yeah. Like, and we can sit here and joke about it. Like, it's not the fact that, oh, these people can talk bad about us, but it doesn't matter. No, we can sit and actually joke about it.
Like, it's kind of like how sometimes I will make fat jokes about myself.
That's true. He does make a lot of fat jokes about himself. And fat jokes in general. Because you are pretty big.
There's one that I thought about saying, like, whenever I do something ministry, I know, like, oh, taste of these, because I like to eat, because that these one of the...
Ha 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 ha. Laugh! Laugh and be happy! I think I've angered someone I shouldn't have.
Well, I'd probably only say that in that type of setting just as, like, an icebreaker. But if I start getting in shape, I don't think I'll be able to make that joke.
Do you ever wonder if it hurts to have one's soul ripped out like that?
It's Mirak!
Oh, hey, Matthew.
Yeah?
Did you know, like, one of the, superhero team-up books that I'll be working on is kind of... Well,
Did I ever tell you I was writing a
the
book?
anime that we talked about.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you I was writing a book?
I think so.
Yeah, I've been working on a book for over a year now. It's not like about myself or anything, it's a work of fiction, just because it's something that I wanted to do. And I'm probably nowhere near being finished, because it's the first book in a trilogy that I have planned out in my mind. Like, it's meant to span 3 different books, so I have a lot of work to do.
And there's actually a ministry book that I've been working on.
See?
That's kind of like my autobiography. Or biography, or...
Whichever. Well, if it's a
Whatever
biography...
one is the one where you're writing about yourself.
Autobiography. That's you. That's you writing about yourself. One of these days, I will write my autobiography. One of these days, I will write my autobiography about myself. Because a couple friends have suggested that it would be a good idea to get it out, because I have a very troubled past.
I don't know. You think mine would be interesting?
What?
You think it's better than autobiography? Do you think it would be interesting?
I know for sure I'm going to check my autobiography, as well as several other people.
Because, like, I think the main thing that I'm talking about is, like, how I kind of learned, like, I would say, even though I'm only, like I'm still really young.
We feel really old, despite being young. I think it's just the fact that our experiences have worn down on us so much.
Like, we have quite a bit of experience between the two of us.
Yeah, between the two of us, we have a ton of experience to share.
Like, we've kind of been in contact, like, majority of our lives.
Yeah, we've we've been looking out for each other since we were kids. So.
Yeah. Have you ever broken up a fight, Matthew?
Several.
Have you ever, like, gotten hurt from it?
Oh, yeah. It's never... There's always the risk of getting hit breaking up a fight.
Why know what's the worst? I've been hurt while breaking up a fight.
How?
Stabbed with a pencil on a school bus.
How?
Yep.
That had to hurt.
Like, someone was trying to stab another person with a pencil. And then, like, I put my hand up in between them.
Ah. Well, that doesn't sound much like a fight. That sounds more like a squabble.
I think I might still be able to find, like, identify where it was. Maybe. It's been a few years since that had happened. The only thing I ever broke up a fight that involved you, I don't think.
No, I don't think you were there whenever I broke up fights. The worst I ever got hurt, well, I was punched in the gut, and then there was the time I got punched in the face, saying I had no business breaking up this fight, and I'm like, I have every right to break up this fight, because it's a stupid, meaningless squabble between two friends.
Yeah.
Like, usually people who get into fights are usually friends.
Yeah,
Like, fights are normal. Fist fights are not healthy. Fist fights are not healthy. It is not something that you should do.
Second grade? I almost thought I would have had to break up a fight that kind of involved you. Like, it never came to head, so, like, I never had to.
I'm lost.
But, yeah. But,
Most of the time, after junior
well, actually,
high...
I became friends with quite a few people that I broke up fights that involved them.
Yeah, that usually is how it happened. We became friends just because I randomly walked up to you one time and said hi, and then that was the birth of our friendship.
Yeah. Was that second grade? It was kindergarten?
It was either first or second grade. One of the two. Because I know it was at Southside.
I remember we talked a few times during kindergarten.
Yeah, we talked a lot during kindergarten. We just weren't officially friends until first or second grade.
Yeah. We kind of had like a group of people that we hung out with in
Yeah, we had a
kindergarten.
pretty big group of people that we hung around.
Yeah, like, I didn't remember that, actually, when I was looking back on, like, kindergarten, there were some friends that I have that I didn't know I had been friends with them for that long.
Like me?
Well, I knew I was friends with you for a really long time.
Yeah. Like, we've been friends for a long time. Pretty much the majority of our lives.
Yeah. Like,
From first or second grade up till now. And I'm pretty sure, I think it was like in kindergarten that we gave each other the look like, we're gonna be good friends.
Yeah.
And then, all of a sudden in first grade, it just kind of happened. Like, we just kind of met up, and then it happened. It's like, hey, it's that guy. And then we were friends ever since.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, we used to hang out quite a bit in kindergarten, and it's like, oh, it's like, saw you across the playground, and it's like, oh, they're friends now.
Yep, we're friends. Here till the end, I guess.
I think I made the majority of my friends in first grade.
This is not good.
Because, like, my oldest friends, I've been friends with pretty much all of them since.
Fuck.
What were you gonna say?
I said fuck. I got killed by a dragon. Well, I'm not dead because of a mod I have. I'm an immortal dragonborn. But dang it.
It's like, I'm not dead, but he ate me, so I was just going to him, so he goes forward.
It's because I'm weak to fire. This is stupid.
So it's like you don't die, but like you can't move? Or what's going on?
I died, but I didn't die. Because I have a mod that makes me immortal. But I need certain things to keep me that way.
There's like this, band that, plays a lot of songs that we like sing in my church choir.
Get back here, dragon.
Well, I'm trying to find if their music is played on this, Christian music channel on, DirecTV. But it doesn't seem to be. Do you want to know the name of the band? It's called, The Vertical Church.
That is
Actually, I saw one of, like, the, packets with the songs that we were supposed to sing. Well, that was good to sing. Were you ever in chorus, Matthew?
no. I was in band, remember?
Alright, yeah.
I was the one that hit you with the cymbals, remember?
Yep.
That was an accident. I didn't do that on purpose.
I know. I just thought it was kind of funny at the time.
I think it was because you were so big that I couldn't have done.
Yeah.
You took up most of the aisle, and I'm like, oh god, I have to hit him.
Yep, and also I'm trying so hard to sit in the chair around where the tuba is.
Take that. Okay. Yeah.
Because if it's on my lap, I can't keep it though. The moral of the story is tubas are heavy.
Yes, tubas are heavy. But you're so big! You're bigger than it is! You should be able to carry it, is their logic.
I know, but...
I guess it was just very uncomfortable,
Would I be able to say that the tuba was heavier?
Which one do you think is heavier, the tuba or you?
I think me,
Yeah. No complaining.
but I could not support the weight of the tuba.
I guess that would make sense.
Let's say that.
Yeah, let's just say that and leave it there. Persuasion is always really easy once you get your speech high enough.
Well, actually, I found my church polo today.
Your church what?
Oh, when I started doing a lot of volunteering at a church at Cornerstone, I
Did you write a
Order
poem?
8 Cornerstone Church Volunteer Polo.
Oh, a church polo.
Yeah.
I thought you said church poem. I'm like, what? You wrote a
And-
poem?
Did you know I actually helped coaching a sport in January?
Did you?
You know Upward Basketball with Upward.
Yeah.
I'm actually helping with coaching.
Ah.
Remember how like in junior high people were like, oh, you should play basketball, Quentin.
That's not gonna happen.
But it's, well, some people said that. I think that's mainly because I was tall.
What happened? You kind of get a little distorted here. Can't hear you very well.
Well, I think the funniest thing about the junior high was probably the poison ceremony.
We're approaching the end of the episode. We almost did a full episode over the phone right now.
Alright.
Because after I kill this dragon, I'm gonna end this episode.
Ah, okay.
Like, you can go ahead and keep talking. Like, we still gotta come up with this.
So, I want to do a good way to wrap this up, kind of.
You didn't give me your soul, you stupid dragon. Damn thing. Oh well. I can. Do you have something covering your mouth or something? Or do you have something covering your phone? Because. Because it sounds like you're across your room.
Well, I got the computer console right now where you're saying, I guess. Do we have time for that?
I don't think so.
Why did I look at my wrist? Because all I have on both my wrist is a paracord bracelet.
And another dragon falls to my power. Alright, so thanks Quentin for joining me. Stay on the line. I want to talk to you a little more after this.
And remember, Jesus loves you.
I think everybody remembers that. Yes. So, and that is it for this episode.
It's been fun.
I'll see you guys later.